I'm going to bring this up, and, it's not going to make a lot of people happy, but it has to be said. Donald Trump is making people who support him a little angry. I am. Can we stop with the third term thing?
Yeah.
That is unconstitutional. That we put that in for a reason. FDR. We do not want... Look, this guy could be the greatest guy of all time. And so far, he's great. And I would love for him to have more time. But we have that guardrail in place for a reason. Otherwise, we'd still be having President Barack Obama. He would still be president. No. We cannot break... somebody taught me when I was really young. I was on the air and I broke a rule, and I did it because I just thought it sounded cool. And I was called into the program director's office, and he said, "Why did you do that?" And I said, "Well, because I thought it sounded cool." He said, "Do you know why that rule's in place?" And I said, "No." He said, "Don't ever break a rule unless you know why that rule was in place, because then you can have an intelligent thought on breaking the rules." And I was like, okay.
That's a good PD.
Right. I was like 16 years old. Okay. Yeah. And I never forgot that. Never, ever forgot that. The same thing is being said right here.
Yeah.
Don't break that rule unless you know why that rule was put into place in the first place. It was put in there because any good talking guy, left or right, can get in and consolidate power. We don't need more terms for the president. We need fewer terms for the House and the Senate, and for all of the people that are supposedly serving the nation as a public servant. We need more regulation on those people. We need tighter terms on those people. We don't need more terms for the president, and it has nothing to do with Donald Trump. It has everything to do with Barack Obama and FDR. No.
And people will point out that the constitutional amendment proposed had basically a carve out to make it seem like so it could only be Trump that could get it.
Yeah.
Which again is
so that plays into the whole dictator nonsense that they try to preach.
No.
Yeah. First of all, you never get that through. It was never.
No.
And so when they keep saying, well, there are ways to do it. Well, there's one way to do it. Yeah. Look, you want to amend the Constitution and you successfully do so. I would oppose that amendment, but that would be a legal way to do it.
Yes.
What they're talking about now is all sorts of gamesmanship.
No.
Like being vice president, which is prohibited by the 12th Amendment.
Or being Speaker of the House, and then both of them, getting a Republicans elected, and they both step down at the same time, and all this other game nonsense.
By the way,
just play by the rules.
It's not, he can go serve in Congress. He can go serve in Congress.
Yeah, absolutely.
He could become the Speaker of the House, and that would be great. But no games here. No games. And for anybody who said, well, you'll never call him out, he does. This is us proving that, yes, we know how unpopular this little rant of mine will become.
That's the right word. Because right now it's overwhelmingly opposed that he would have this third term. But that will change.
That will change. That will change. And this will become very, very unpopular. And everybody's going to say, why do you hate Donald Trump? I don't hate Donald Trump. I love Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump is the best president of my lifetime so far. I want to see this one through. But so far, he is fantastic. But no. We either stand for principles or we do not. And as Stu said, you want to pass a constitutional amendment, great. I'm not going to fight with that. And I'm not going to fight with you on that. I'll fight against that. But that's the way our system works. To pass a constitutional amendment is a very big deal.
2/3 of Congress, 3/4 of the states.
Just remember that it wasn't the Republicans that got that passed after FDR. It was the Democrats, because the Democrats realized how much power FDR had amassed, and there was no place for even the Democrats in their own party to go. You were either with him or you were out. You're used to that in the Democratic Party. I guess that's what you still are. But it was their own party that pushed this to stop a president from having more than two terms. Learn from history. Back in just a minute.